As I told you that the physical quantity required are two things to express. One is the unit, which I have explained just now. Another is, in my last video I explained you about unit. My dear, another thing which is required by a physical quantity is magnitude. Now remember this, without magnitude your physical quantity is incomplete to describe. So any physical quantity, whether it is length, whether it is mass, whether it is time, they require two things. One is unit and other is a magnitude to express completely. I'll repeat, any physical quantity, crore of physical quantity, billions of physical quantity, my dears, they all required the two things, a unit as well as magnitude. So I explained what is unit. Unit is nothing but the standard we have given. Am I clear? So that we can identify meter. By looking meter, you can easily identify, sir, it is length. By looking kilogram, you can easily identify, sir, it is mass. So the standard is given, that become a unit. And now the next is magnitude. So the question is, next question, define magnitude of physical quantity. Physical quantities. Define magnitude of physical quantities. What is magnitude? The question is. Now my dear, simple, what is magnitude? When I say what is magnitude, now my dear, magnitude further required the two things to express. If I say the length of room, if I say example, I am writing here, example, I am beginning with the example. If length of room is 17 meter long, or if anybody will say if room is, for example, they say this way, if room is 17 meter long, right? If the example given this way, say this is number one example. So my dear, here 17 meter, this 17 meter express magnitude of length. Here 17 meter, you can write together expressed magnitude of length. What is the meaning of this then? Sir, magnitude required two things to express. It required a number, and second, it required a unit. Am I clear? And together we call it as magnitude. My dear, the magnitude is nothing but, you can write magnitude is also gives the strength of physical quantities. Magnitude gives the strength of physical quantity. If I say the electric current is 5 ampere in the circuit, in the circuit the current flows 5 ampere of current is flowing in the circuit. That 5 ampere represent the magnitude of electric current. So in magnitude, what are the things required? We require the two things in magnitude, a number and a unit. So here, my dear, we say thus to express magnitude of a physical quantity, we required physical quantity, PQ means physical quantity, we required two things. What are the two things? A number and second, a unit. Am I clear? Similarly, I can write example, more example also. 25 ampere together together 25 ampere, my dear, I will read 25 ampere, together express what? Magnitude, or you can say, or strength of electric current. Which physical quantity? Electric current. So if anybody will say the mass of your body is 53 kg, that 53 kg is the strength of mass. And in that 53 kg, this total together 53 kg is the magnitude, where 53 is the number and kg is the unit. So that is the reason why beta I have written define magnitude of physical quantity. What do you mean by magnitude? Sir, magnitude, if I say room is 17 meter long, then 17 meter together express, not only 17, not only meter, the 17 meter together you have to read, and that expresses the magnitude of length. And therefore I said magnitude will also give the strength of physical quantity. Am I clear? If I say a tree is 5 feet, 7 feet long, that 7 feet is the giving the strength of that long tree. How long is that tree? The strength of lengthiness of that tree is given by that 7 feet. Am I clear? I am coming to that also. So magnitude is also gives the strength of physical quantity, my dear. Remember this. Am I clear? When anybody will say that the car is moving with 25 meter per second, I am giving you so many examples. Car moving with 25 meter per second. That 25 meter per second, पहले identify meter per second मतलब velocity. So that 25 meter per second, anybody can say it is the magnitude of the velocity or the strength of the velocity of that car. So I hope you understood magnitude. Please write it down and then I will go further to describe further about the chapter. So till now, my dear, I have discussed about the three things. I have discussed what is physical quantity. I have discussed physical quantity. I have discussed unit of physical quantity. I am writing PQ. I have discussed magnitude of physical quantity So we have completed these three things, my dear. Now, because you should know that how much things I have completed. Now, my dear, come down to the next part. As you all know that every physical quantity possesses a unit. Now, since there are different scientists, they have given different unit, my dear. Because the units came from different country, because the scientist is not from one country, they are from different country. And my dear, since the scientist has given from different country the same quantity as 2 different or 3 different units. For example, I am giving you length has got the 3 units. One is meter, other is centimeter, and third is foot. Similarly, my dear, mass also got the 3 unit. एक बार kilogram, then it is gram also, and then it is pound also. So my dear, the scientists was from different country, they are given the same physical quantity के लिए different units. Am I clear? And therefore now the topic is, what are the, question is, you can write question number 5, what are the different system of unit before, try to understand this question, before SI system of unit. SI system of unit. This is the beautiful one. Nowadays, what is the meaning of this question? Ki now we are under SI system. Now we are under SI system. All physical quantity are expressed with one and only one system. All physical quantity are expressed now with only one and one only system of unit, and that is SI system of unit. But my dear, the question is, what are the different system of unit before SI system? मतलब आज SI system में है, लेकिन इसके पहले क्या systems थे? That's what I have told you कि the scientists was from different country and they have given the different unit for one physical quantity, for same physical quantity. Am I clear? That's not surprise if we say different physical quantity, अलग अलग physical quantity को अलग अलग unit दिया है scientist ने. That's not surprising. But what is surprising? एक ही same physical quantity को scientist has given the different units. For example, length can measure in meter also, length can measure in centimeter also. Don't get confused with kilometer. Kilometer is also a unit of length, my dear, but that is the longer distance unit. That is unit we are taking when we are using journey from one place to, from say one state to other state. It's a long distance, and since that kilometer is actually a meter only, because kilometer is 10 power 3 meter only. So ultimately try to understand the base unit of length is meter. But what I said, scientist has given meter, centimeter as well as foot. Right, so for that reason there were different system of unit before the SI system, and they are as follows. So I write here, there were 3 different system of unit. 3 different system of unit before SI system. Before SI system of unit, and they are as follows. They are as follows. And here I am writing all that 3 systems, my dear. The first system of unit was MKS. M is capital, even K is capital, and S is also capital. Where M ka full form was meter, kilogram, second, and since what are they? They are system of unit. What are they? They are system of unit, right? They are the system of unit. So here meter, kilogram, second, and I will end with the word system of unit. So meter, kilogram, second is one system of unit. First system of unit. The second system of unit was given by the scientist was nothing but CGS. This is the second system of unit. C capital, G capital, S capital, and the full form is centimeter, gram, second. Again I will write at the down system of unit. The third system of unit given by the scientist was FPS. FPS. And what is FPS? F for foot, P for pound, foot, pound. Again here F capital, P capital, S capital, foot, pound, and then for the second system of unit. So you can see, my dear, if you look properly, you will find, sir, meter is the unit for length, kilogram is the unit for mass, and second is the unit for time. Even C is the centimeter, gram, second. Centimeter is also a unit for length. Gram is the unit for mass, and second is the unit for time. Foot, pound, second. Foot is also the unit of length. So now the problem here, sir, which unit of length we will take? We will take meter, we will take centimeter, we will take foot. Which unit? Because different scientists has given different system, different units. For meter, for length only, see, one scientist giving foot, other scientist giving centimeter, and one scientist giving meter. This is a problem. And therefore, my dear, since this problem was so tremendous that the science said, hey, forget, we will take only one and only one system, and that system was called SI system of unit. So my dear, here is the 3 different systems was given there earlier before SI. Right? And why these were there? Because the different people used to measure with a different way. Even in India also, some of the people are measuring their farm, because India is an agriculture country. Some of the people are measuring their farm with foot, and some of the people measuring their land or their farm with meter. So what is happening? Those people who are short in height, their foot is small. And those people are there where they are long in height, they are heighter, they are lengthier in height, their foot is bigger. So if you measure same land, अगर हम same land measure करने जाते हैं, जिसका foot छोटा होगा उसका measurement छोटा आएगा, जिसका foot बड़ा होगा उसका measurement बड़ा आएगा. सो एक ही लैंड को हम मेजर कर रहे हैं, दो डिफरेंट मेजरमेंट कैसे हो सकता है? सो माय डियर, दिस इज अ प्रॉब्लम. इतने सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट को क्यों यूज करना जब दे आर गिविंग द प्रॉब्लम? बिकॉज फुट ऑफ डिफरेंट पर्सन इज डिफरेंट. एम आई क्लियर? उसमें कोई स्टैंडर्ड नहीं रह जाएगा. देयर इज नो स्टैंडर्ड, उसका कोई वैल्यू नहीं रह जाएगा मेजरमेंट का. Am I clear, my dear? And therefore the science has decided that there should be one and only one system of unit, and that is SI system of unit. So here, my dear, I'm giving you, and one more thing, this FPS system was actually also called British system of unit. British system of, also called British system of unit. Whereas, my dear, this MKS and CGS system were called, they are Indian system. ये British दिया था, British people, pound. उनका mass is not in kilogram. Just imagine. They used to say pound. Today in the hospital also, baby born or baba born child, the small child who get birth, immediately, my dear, the science says that the doctors don't calculate his or her weight in kilogram. Take care. Their weights are measured in pound. The new baby born or the new baba born, my dear, the new child born, their weight, when the people ask, "Oh, how much weight is that boy, the child?" The people say in pound. Am I clear? No, there is, I do agree, there is a conversion from pound to kilogram, there is a conversion from foot to meter. But still there is a problem, my dear, as I told one story. इंडिया इज एग्रीकल्चर कंट्री. कल के दिन मेरे को अपना लैंड मेजर करना है, तो मैं लंबा हाइट में तो मेरा फुट लंबा होगा, जो छोटा हाइट में उसका फुट छोटा होगा, तो झगड़े होंगे. सेम लैंड मेजरमेंट है, सेम लैंड है, हाउ कैन द टू डिफरेंट वैल्यू विल बी कम? बिकॉज जो शॉर्टर हाइट है उसका फुट ज्यादा आएगा, जो लॉन्गर हाइट है उसका फुट कम आएगा. सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड माई प्रॉब्लम. So here, my dear, this two system or Indian system, MKS and CGS, Indian system, and they are called, they together called as matrix system of unit. Matrix system of unit. So as I said, this is British system because British rule was India under the rule of Britishers. So this was given by British people. But this is a matrix system of unit. There is one reason for matric word. My dear, you must be knowing, our parents say matric. My child is in matric. If you don't heard, please you ask your mummy papa what is the meaning of matric. Matric means 10th. Matric is nothing but a word. Remember this is a word related to 10. Right? So why it is called matric? Because meter can convert it into centimeter by 10 power 2. So you are using the word 10. Kilogram converted into gram by 10 power 3. So you have make the use of 10 to convert from MKS to CGS. For example here. यहाँ पे this one student has asked me this question. So here I am writing conversion of MKS to CGS. And here I am giving few example. Meter. So if I say 1 meter, it is 100 centimeter. 100 centimeter. And that 100 centimeter is written as 10 power 2 centimeter. So my dear, I have make a use of 10 now. See, to convert meter in centimeter, I make a use of 10 to the power 2. 10 word is coming. And therefore, we call that as matrix system. Because matrix का use करके 10 का use करके I can convert from one system to the another system. Am I clear? Similarly, my dear, I can write 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram is equal to how much gram? 1000 gram. And 1000 can be written as 10 power 3 gram. So here again I have used the value for 10 to the power 3. Again I have taken 10. उसके ऊपर power डाल दिया. The conversion is takes place from kilogram to gram. I hope it is clear, my dear. So remember this was the different system of unit from the different country, one from British, other from metric, also from Indian system, we can say. But my dear, you must be knowing only one problem I have discussed with you, how the same land measured by me and the same land measured by a small heighted person give a two different value for the same land, because my foot is bigger, his foot or her foot is smaller, the measurement will give two different values, which is not possible. And therefore science says we will use one and only one system, because this system which I have written in front of you, MKS, CGS, FPS, they were creating a problem. They were actually creating issues. Am I clear? They were creating differences. Am I clear? And therefore science said we will use one and only one system, and that system is called SI system of unit. Am I clear? So you finish it fast. I'll start with what are SI system of units.